Hello, I'm Graham Seibert, a member of the Art Talkers Toastmasters Club in Kiev, Ukraine. We've been using Zoom for online meetings ever since coronavirus started. There are some things that our members should know about the common functions of Zoom that I want to present in this video. And the first thing, perhaps the thing that most people don't know, is that you can set them up in advance offline before you join the meeting. Here's how you do it. You type in www.zoom.com and you go in, and then it says go to your account, my account. You will need a login and password. Your login you already have, it's your email that you signed up with, and if you forgot your password, they will help you change it very easily. Then go to Meetings, Personal Room, and get a private meeting. So this has all the features of Zoom pretty much, but just for you, so you can set things up. So I'm launching my private meeting. Here I am. I'm going to join my private meeting with computer audio. And I'm in my meeting. So now let's talk about the things that you usually want to do. First thing you may want to do is to change your name. Start by right-click and then rename and set your name the way you want it to appear so that other people in the meeting know who you are. The other thing that you need to know is how to switch back and forth between views, between gallery view and speaker view. The Zoom knows who is speaking by whose microphone is active, and it will show you that person's picture if you're in speaker view. How you do that is up here in the corner, something called View. It's not on my screen that you're looking at, but I'm showing you a picture of where it is on a typical gallery view. This is typical if you're paying money for it. It has 49 people. The maximum in the free version is 25. So here is where you find the button to click, the View button, and here's a picture of what it looks like. And you can switch back and forth between gallery and speaker view. Okay, that's enough on that. The other things that you usually want to do concern these things down at the bottom, which show up when you drag the mouse over them. First is mute, unmute. You want to mute yourself. Please mute yourselves in the course of a meeting unless you're speaking, so that background noise, your children bursting in, don't affect everybody else in the meeting. The other thing you want to do in this audio is click this little up caret, and you may want to switch microphones. I'm using the headsets. I could switch back to the computer audio and the computer speakers if I wanted. The other things you can do without bothering other people in the course of a meeting is to test your speakers, make sure everything's working while somebody else is talking and you're up next. Check to make sure that your speaker is working. And you can also change volume and stuff like that. So that's it for audio. And now video, you can turn yourself on and off. Here I am. And now I'm turning myself on, so you should be seeing two of me now. And the other thing you can do on video is to choose a virtual background. A virtual background is a little bit tricky. You can choose a still background such as this. Here's a picture of my kids down by the river. And you can reverse it like this because excuse me, that's a green screen, mirror my video, mirror, flip it back and forth. And the other thing you can choose is a video. So here's a video of my son bothering some ants in the backyard. Now you would not usually want to have something this busy, but you can see what's available. Now notice that as I move my head, the computer software is not quite smart enough to distinguish where my head ends, so my headphones look like they're funny. Actually, my computer does a fairly good job. Many computers do a much worse job, and you should check out the virtual background at home before you use it in a meeting, because sometimes you get an amazing hodgepodge of background mixed in with you, and it's quite distracting to the other attendees in the meeting. Okay, that's about it for video. The other things that you should know are about screen sharing, which I cover in another video. You can look at the participants and you can write a chat to people online by pressing the chat button, which is down here. That's about it. One last note. You should be aware of your environment when you're doing a video so that it is presents you well. Be aware of your background. Our speaker last week had a beautiful bouquet of orchids beside her. It made a wonderful vision. The other thing is lighting. I have lights up here and up here to make sure that I'm properly projected on the screen. This is something that you set up again in this test room before you join the actual meeting to make sure everything's right. Well, that's about all I have to say this morning. So thank you for your attention. Hope this is useful.